One. Oh, you know what? I forgot to turn off my alarms. Uh, okay. Hopefully I'm back. Okay. That's a great start to the live, isn't it? Okay. So, I have my sketchbook here and I'm just going to set up chat. I didn't see anyone live, so I'm going to hop on for an hour, only an hour, and then I'm going to get off of here. So we'll get as far as we can in an hour. If I can just okay. Alrighty. So I know you can't really see it here, but I did the sketch for the idea I had for the butterfly image for my mom. So I'm gonna use acrylic gouache, and we're just gonna get as far as we can. Like I said, um, this is just a sketch where I'm just gonna test and play with colors. Her final one is going to be on watercolor paper, like actual paper, so she can frame it or if she wants. Okay, so I want to start off with the background, the sky, and I'm gonna start with this Japanese pale blue. I don't even know which brush I'm gonna use. I guess this one. This is the one I've been using. Um, I think I'm gonna use a round because it's going to be a little bit easier to go around these smaller areas with a round brush. This one's kind of beat up, but this is the one I've been using. So we're going to roll with this one. I hope everybody's doing good today. I'm just trying to peek around the corner and see what Yuki is up to. He is been a little bit mischievous since last night. He's been getting into random things. Um, I take partial blame because I did give him that cardboard box, so he probably feels like, okay, well, I can get into other stuff since she gave me the cardboard box. I don't know. All right, we're gonna start with this Japanese pale blue, and I'm just using it straight out of the straight color. I won't be mixing it with anything, so. And I'm gonna start off, and it's gonna be not. It's gonna be kind of. It won't be. What's the word I'm looking for? It's thick, I guess. So I'm just kind of coming in. This is my first time playing around with this paper, so I don't know how it's going to react to me. I don't know if it's gonna like me. We're gonna find out though. And I am already not sure if I'm liking the round brush. I probably should have stuck with the one that I was using, which was the flat, or no, it's like a filbert or something. I probably should have stuck with that one because this is making this look a little bit patchy, which is okay because this is just the top layer, so it's not gonna look um, magnificent or anything at the start, especially with my skills. Yeah, I'm gonna switch. Where's my flat brush? It just doesn't sit right with me, that round brush. It also seems like it's too soft. So I don't want anything that's gonna be too soft. And I can just kind of go around with this one. And it's not going to be perfect because I have to go around these butterflies, and it should dry smoothly because it's not like I'm changing the color or anything. But I want to make sure it's not looking too crazy. And I probably, because I don't work as fast as I'm supposed to be, because with these you're supposed to work kind of fast, but I'm not the fastest when it comes to these things. And I could really just kind of generally go around these butterflies. Uh-oh, that's like part of his ear that I just went over. Already looking good. Good job. This is the acrylic gouache we're playing in today. Um, like I said, we're just kind of mapping in colors a bit. So it's gonna look a little crazy. Rudy, don't you start. Thank you for telling me what time it is, but let's not do that, please. So I'm feeling like I need to go with um a different blue. This one might be a little bit too dull. I'm going for kind of not too uh bright, but also not this dull. But we'll see how it goes, cuz I can always change it up. And I'm just going to kind of come around here. I do like kind of like the patchy look though. It kind of looks a little abstract, I guess. I don't know. Something about it looks pretty cool. But that's not quite the look I'm going for. At least not for this painting. Maybe for something in the future, but not for this. Also, I don't know how much water this paper is going to take. So we're just going to play. I'm just making sure I get the areas here. Also, I don't know if I'm not using enough water or what's happening here. Sometimes I get the consistency a little bit wrong. So we're just gonna play. Luckily, this is just a sketchbook and not the final piece. This is where I'm coming and testing things out. Um, the drawing itself is also over in my sketchbook, so I kind of want to color it over there as well, just like with paint markers or something. Right here, I'm just kind of playing around, which is what this sketchbook is for. Learning and playing around and seeing what works and what doesn't. And right now, I don't know if I like this blue, but at least it's going down. the way I want it to. But I also kind of want to try some gouache and see how well they mix together. That's also something that I want to do. All right, I think I got all the sky pieces. Right now, I'm just kind of going in around some of these areas and seeing if I can make it look a little less patchy. I have to that I am not the greatest with this paint, but that's why we are here. We're learning, um, and it's gonna be fine. I also have to learn that the process itself is not a short process. So anything that I do is not going to be finished in one session or two, even. It's going to take its time and it's going to be ready when it's ready. And I have to remember not to rush and just like little simple reminders to myself. So I might go with a different blue. But for now, that's fine, I think. So I'm just cleaning off the brushes and I'm gonna bring in some some regular gouache, and we're gonna play with that and see how that goes. So I have my Holbein gouache here. I actually have some already on a palette, so I'm actually gonna bring that so we're not wasting paint. And these are just light layers. And I probably should have wet the paper a bit first. Um, this is actually going down better than the acrylic itself. But um, I wasn't particularly thinking. So paper is not wet. It's just however I'm getting this first layer of color on is how it's going to be. And there's flowers and things. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. My niece, she was telling me that her update for Animal Crossing, I guess, wiped her island or or something. Not sure what's happening there, but it's gonna have to wait until I'm done here. I think she said when she updated it, it wiped her island, which she didn't probably do the island transfer like she was supposed to or something of the sort. I'm not sure, but we'll have to figure that out once I'm done streaming. So yeah, so I'm just gonna put and I'm just using single colors. I'm not mixing anything yet. Right now it's just single colors and a lot of water. And I'm just kind of mapping the colors around too. I'm not really I don't know if I'm gonna keep this live up because that's like the second interruption and I haven't even hit the hour yet. So I may leave it up or I may not. I might just put it all over onto my other channel as a speed paint or something. I don't know, but hi, Brittany Daniels. Alrighty. I won't be on long. I'm just playing around in some gouache. That's the stick. So it is some kind of, okay. Just playing around in it. Again, not a professional, so don't be thinking you're gonna get some professional advice over here because I don't have it. I'm struggling myself. So when that dries, we should be fine. I do want to put some grass strokes in there. I don't know if I'm going for the realistic look or what exactly kind of look I'm going for here. But I have to remember that the grass is gouache, so it can and will reactivate if I'm not careful. All right. I don't know that I'm feeling the sky. It looks a bit dark. I'm wondering if I should bring in some, it just looks dark to me. I don't know. All right, I'm gonna, so he's white, so I don't need to do anything to him specifically. Probably won't be doing too much talking either, if I'm being honest. Let my throat rest a bit. But if you do have any questions or anything like that, feel free to ask. I'm just not going to be talking too much. I think I want to put him in his orange shirt. I was going to go for the green one, but that's going to clash with the grass. So he'll be in orange today. So I'm probably going to take a little nap after this. Well, after I see what's going on with my niece's Animal Crossing. I can almost guarantee that she didn't do her island transfer when she got her Switch. She says it was the update, but I doubt it. Because I just updated mine and it didn't wipe it, so I don't think it was the update. So we are going to have some purple butterflies. And we're definitely going to have some pink ones because my mom's favorite color is pink. So we're going to do some purple. I'm going to do another purple one over here. We have this magenta looking pink, but I want to add some white to that because I want like a pale pink. Let's see, where's white? Here's black. White. Do you own the Nord Switch too? Yes. Yes, I do. But I don't think she does, so I don't know what issue she's having. Um, it depends on if those Xbox games, like you can't play all Xbox games, just whatever Nintendo allows in their eShop. You can't just play whatever. But essentially, yes, some Xbox games have sold the license to Nintendo so they can play. People can play on it. Not all Xbox games, though. I think I'm gonna do some nice blue ones. And this is just the top layer, guys. I do plan on going over these again. This is not going to be the final look. I'm just putting the base down. Let's see. I think a yellow one would be nice. That might be too much water, but that's okay. It'll dry. It'll dry. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with a darker green. This one seems a little bit too yellow. Alright, that one's not. Yeah, I like that color. We'll go with that one. Okay. His lunch pail. Okay. So, I think the sky is okay. I think I might have been just being a little bit dramatic. Um, I would like to though. I'm gonna try something here. And the sky is acrylic gouache, so I have to remember that. But I want to take some regular gouache with a little bit of white, and I kind of want to go around the edges a bit. And then take some water, see if I can fade it out. It's not gonna fade out too much because the bottom is acrylic, but give it like a vintage kind of look. I gotta be careful right there. I don't want that line to be there. Um, so we got the base colors mostly down. I forgot his nose. All right, so I'm gonna let this like fully dry, and then I probably will come back over it again with like the shadows and stuff like that. But I want it to fully dry first, and it's not. So, we've only been going for 30 minutes, but I think that's okay. Maybe let me see what I can do with some acrylic. So I can technically right now. Um, where's my acrylic swatches? Here they are. Because I have some like pink ones, and I kind of want to brighten up those butterflies a bit. So I think I'm gonna grab this pink, and I'm gonna try to do that. Let's see, upper red. I need a better system. This basket is huge. Okay, hang on, guys. Let me see. I just need pink. I'm finding everything but the color pink. There it is. Got it. Okay. All right. I'm gonna grab a bit of a smaller brush. I kind of want to try this new brush I got. Just gotta clean it. Okay. Yeah, I like the brighter pink a bit better. And it's probably gonna need 2 layers because I had the regular gouache underneath. But we'll see. But I do like it better. We're gonna brighten this picture up a bit. So I put too much on the palette, so I'm gonna put some back. It always comes out too much. I always have that problem. All right. So I kind of feel like since I did that, I might as well use acrylic on the whole thing. So I'm gonna get a bright yellow. Gonna get this permanent lemon yellow if I can find it. That's pale yellow. Okay, let's see. Got it. Okay. And I have 2 butterflies, so I don't need a lot. Just a bit. Okay. Going to go over this with this. And I know I'm gonna need multiple layers of this because this color is like super translucent. I'm so glad this is a practice one because I don't know if I like the way some of these butterflies are turning out. But that's why it's practiced in the sketchbook first. And then for the blue butterflies, I'm still not sold on the sky. I think on the final piece, I am definitely going to change it up, the sky color. I'm gonna grab some permanent middle green. I'm gonna do a little bit of the grass, see if we can do something to it. Olive. Deep green. I don't feel like I slept enough. I don't know what's the deal with that, but I don't feel like I slept enough. And I'm gonna bring out this lilac too. Um, it's kind of driving me crazy a little bit. Here it is. Was it permanent green middle or deep? Middle. Okay. So I'm probably gonna take a little nap. Um, just a small one because I feel like I need it. And I'm just gonna kind of make some grass swatches here. I kind of want it to be some popping up from back here too, just to show a little something, I guess. Okay. Taylor. Taylor, you done brought Rudy over here with that timekeeping stuff. I removed the message though, and I told him we're not doing that today. So he or she either left and don't want nothing to do with me, and that's fine, but we're not doing that today or any day. Oh, my birthday was awesome. It was so awesome. Right now I'm working in this book that my mom got me. I was kind of working on the page. This is just like a practice. I wouldn't dare send her nothing that looks like this. I want to practice first before I send her her painting. And so far it's coming out okay. It's not going to be functional overnight, but I would like it to look a little bit better than what it's looking. That's for sure. So I'm just kind of playing around with the colors to see what I'm gonna get, really. I'm not good with grass, so I have no idea what I'm doing here. I'm just kind of throwing in random grass blades at different sizes and stuff. And then I'm gonna add in some flowers, I guess. Rudy is a real person. And I've seen Rudy write something other than times on time. Okay, so if Rudy is a person, I'm a need for Rudy. And I understand, you got what you got, and, you know, because I have nephews and stuff that have those types of disabilities. And I don't even call it really a disability because I feel like, there's like functional and, but anyway, I'm not going to get into that because I know there's going to be YouTube warriors out there ready to get me. But, at some point, especially if you are able to, and if you can function enough, again, to be in the chat. You can function enough to know at some point if your messages keep getting removed, or if at the very least you hear someone constantly calling your name, then you know, okay, I'm either not doing something right and I need to figure out what's happening here, or something. Because if you can navigate your way through YouTube to find us all the time, then I feel like you can navigate this chat and know, okay, I'm not supposed to be doing this. They keep telling me not to do it. I don't know. That's just me. I need to add some really bright greens in here. Let me see. But I don't know. But we're not doing that today. Um, so, and he's not in timeout. I just, I let him know, like, we're not timekeeping today. One time is enough. Thank you. And I told him, thank you, for letting me know what time it is, but we're not doing that today. So, um, we should be good. Hi, Mary. Yeah, so. But, I think Rudy understood, though. Rudy's probably just chilling, watching in the chat. But I just can't have look, I'm already chaotic enough. I don't need the extras. That's all. And we love Rudy, but Rudy, you gotta calm down. Sometimes. We'll let you put the time in there once or twice, and that's it. So y'all don't ask me what this grass looks like, because I don't know. But um hopefully it looks something like grass. Yeah, well, when it's spammed, multiple times, yes, that annoys me. Um, Especially like, again, if you're doing it every 10 minutes, that's just crazy. That's excessive. And it also makes it really hard for me to follow the chat, because if he spams the time like that, I can't see what anybody else is saying. Um, so it's a little hard. That's all. And I'm like, cut it out. And I mean, it ain't just Rudy, it's anybody that come in here talking stuff that ain't got nothing to do with what we're talking about, or art, or coloring. If it doesn't have anything to do with that, or gaming, or anything that we're currently talking about, don't want to hear it. You spamming the chat, and it's not okay. That's all. That's it. That's all. I know the YouTube warrior is gonna come for me, and that's okay. Ready for y'all too. Alrighty. So I feel like that's too much. I don't know. I'm gonna add some flowers in here once it dries. Okay. I seen that. Was that same one that come in talking about them Disney movies or something? Yeah, I seen that. Poor Mary. Right. Stick to the topic, or just stick to the topic. I'm not even gonna say or ask if it's okay, because then you give them permission and they go a little left field with it. So just stick to the topic. If the topic is pizza, then, you know, that's what we talking about. And now if we stray from that topic and we not talking about pizza no more, we don't want to hear it. But to time the span of time for me is like, okay, we got it, thank you. And then after that it's like, you know, you might be a real person, but I'm gonna feel like you trolling. Honestly. Okay. So I got this lilac. The sky is done. I can technically peel this tape off because it's not doing nothing but bugging me. And because the general part of the background and whatnot is done. So this tape just bugs me. But I like the border around my pictures, but the tape is annoying. Okay. Yeah, and it's like if you let one troll in, then they all start coming. And we don't want that. Drop some of this lilac in here for some of these flowers. And I think I'm just going to do like dot flowers. They're not going to be nothing special. I'm just going to like dot them in like little circles or something. I might do a field of like different colored flowers. Some of these aren't dots. Some of them are like weird colors, but that's okay. And I'm just kind of putting it down like where I feel like it looks a little crazy. And then we'll add in some maybe yellow or pink. We can add in some pink ones. Only thing with this pink is it's a bit translucent, so I'm not going to put too many of the pink because you aren't going to really be able to see it too much. It won't be as bright. I was hoping that I can just kind of layer it on top of each other and it'll show up a bit brighter. Hey, blue skies. All right, so I'm gonna let this dry overnight because I'm gonna come in with the shading. But I don't want to do that now. But this paper is not too bad. It buckled a little bit, and I think I was heavy with the water on the sky, so that's kind of why. But if you look at the rest of it, it's not really buckling. And I am gonna outline it. I'll probably outline it in gray. I'm gonna have to go in and put his ear back. I took a piece of his ear off, but overall, the paper is actually pretty good. And I did sketch some things out here that I want to paint. And I also stuck a sticker on the front. Yeah, this is in the new one, the one that my mom got me. Not the Strathmore, because I'm still scared of that one. But this is in the one that my mom got me. And she wanted a picture with butterflies. So I was just kind of playing around to see what, like this is kind of what the picture for her, I want it to kind of look like this. I might brighten up the sky though on the final one, because this is just like me playing around with the colors. I like the field of flowers. I like the colors I chose for the butterfly. I'm not too sold on the sky, and I think I'm gonna go with a paler purple for these butterflies, or some kind of a different purple. I might go with um so my niece is the one who got me the Holbein paints. And my gift from my brother, he said it won't be here till the 12th. He said he guessed because of where it's coming from, but he won't tell me what it is, so I don't know. No idea what my brother got me. He won't tell me. Um, my birthday was yesterday, actually. Um, I'm looking at, this is that lilac. I like maybe the deep purple. Maybe we can make them a little darker, or we can go with this purple. What is this? This is violet. We can go with violet. Thank you, Blue Skies. Yeah, I did a whole stream. The replay is up finally. It seemed like it took forever, but the replay is up. I left it up. It's 5 hours long because it's like 5.5 hours long. I was aiming for 6, but we did 5.5, and I showed all my gifts and we swatched them, and yeah, it was really fun. I had fun yesterday. Here's Violet. It was awesome. You saw it at Michael's. Did you pick it up? Did you get it, Taylor? No, Taylor's sick of me. She like, no, I didn't. I'm putting some of this lilac back in this tube. Okay. All right. Let's send no. Oh, you've been fighting a sinus infection. Oh no. Those are terrible. I hate those. You can't do anything. Literally, those are the worst. And I swear I feel like I get one like every year, at least once or twice. Definitely the worst. I'm sorry, Blue Skies. That sucks. I know that feeling. And it's literally like it's nothing you can do but wait it out. And they give you like stuff for it, but you're basically just waiting it out. You're feeling much better? Oh, good. Yeah, those suck. It's like, who came up with those? Because you're fired. Because that's a terrible. And then it's like you can't. Oh, and then when you try to sleep, oh my goodness, you can't even sleep. So I know that feeling. At least I know I can't sleep. I be struggling when I have my sinus infections and stuff. Everything is just shut down. I'm like, ah. Benadryl, yeah. I mean, Benadryl helps somewhat. For me anyway. It's like it feels like it just puts me to sleep. It doesn't really actually there's like a hair hanging from here. It doesn't actually fix the sinus issue. It just puts me to sleep. So I'm like, and then a lot of that stuff I can't even take, like at work and stuff. So I'd be like mad struggling. Okay, let's let enough water on this brush. All right. I like the violet better. Seems like it brought it out. Now I feel like I have to bring a blue I was in pain. Eyes, head, mouth. Yep. Mm-hmm. And sometimes like the back of your throat. Oh my gosh, I don't even want to talk about it. It's terrible. Um, I kind of want to bring that compost blue. That's my favorite one. Let's see if I can find it really quick. I'm not gonna be on here. How much more time I got? 1 minute. Okay. We'll do the. Okay. If I can find it. I'm gonna need something better than this basket now because I can't find. Here it is. Blue compost. Okay. Yeah. Okay. And then this one. Although I feel like the sky kind of goes because the butterflies are so bright, so it's kind of good that the sky is a little dim, but I think it's too dim in my opinion. I don't know. We'll figure it out though. All right, so I'm gonna let this dry overnight. I'm gonna see what the paper is going to be like. Hi, Christina. And then I'm gonna come in with the shading. But for the most part, um, first of all, I love that this book is like small. Because I can do like a full like mini illustration here, or I can do like a small one, or I can like turn it sideways if I want. So, and it is back and front, but I think I'm just gonna do for now one side, and then if I want to, I can come back and do the other side. But I think the field of flowers part is my favorite. But we're not done. This is just part one. um, if you guys want, I can kind of like not work on it until I come back with you guys. If you want to see the whole process, or I can just kind of show you when I'm finished. Because it's going to take me a while. Because I want to make sure I got the sketch down before I go on to the final painting. Um, and I probably will do the final painting on my own and just show you when it's finished so I'm not spazzing out on camera. But I am going to keep these colors out though because I do want to make sure I'm kind of using the same colors. I don't remember what orange or what red or brown, but we'll figure that out. Um, I have the greens here. Yeah, so it's not hard to figure out. These you can actually just pull the tubes up and like color match them because it pretty much matches what's on the swatch. So, but I am gonna leave them out. And then I got my big tube of white here. Will fix me so because I kind of butchered a piece of his ear, but that's okay. But yeah, I just want to come on for an hour. I'm gonna go take a little nap, wake up, and probably play some games or something. I don't know. We'll see. I've been doing nothing because I've been off. So I've been doing absolutely nothing, and it's been great. So blue skies get better, and I will probably see you guys in the morning. I'm off, like I said, tomorrow, so I won't be doing much of nothing. Playing in some more paint, most likely. So I'll see you guys tomorrow or later on tonight. I don't know. We'll see. Depends on how I'm feeling. But um, the first thing I need is a nap because I feel like I have not slept enough. And I don't know what's going on with that. So I'm going to take a quick little nap and see how I feel once I get up. All right, guys. That is part one of that. And I'll see you next time. Bye.